Hi students, I am Mrs. R. Ambigeshwari, Assistant Professor, Department of English, KCS Kasinada College of Arts and Science. In this video, let's see the outline story of This is What It Means to Say Phoenix, Arizona, written by Sherman Joseph Alexie Jr. Sherman Joseph Alexie Jr. was born on October 7, 1966. He is a Spokane Cordially American novelist, short story writer, poet, and filmmaker. His writings draw on his experiences as an indigenous American with ancestry from several tribes. He grew up on a Spokane Indian reservation and now lives in Seattle, Washington. Now let's see the outline story. The story takes place in the contemporary to when it was written, namely in the early 1990s. The protagonist is a Native American named Victor who lives on a Native American reservation in the Pacific Northwest. He has recently become unemployed. One day he is informed that his father has died of a heart attack in Phoenix, Arizona. Victor's father left the reservation when Victor was a child. He eventually settled in a trailer park in Phoenix, and he and Victor were mostly estranged from each other. Nevertheless, Victor feels a pang of grief when he learns of his father's death. Victor unfortunately has a very little money and cannot afford to transport his father's cremated remains from Phoenix to the reservation. The reservation's tribal council can only afford to contribute $100. Thomas builds the fire. A fellow resident of the reservation volunteers to pay for the rest as long as he can come with Victor to retrieve the ashes. Victor accepts these terms. Victor and Thomas used to be friends when they were children. However, Thomas developed the unusual habit of telling stories almost constantly, even when no one was listening. Thomas became a social para. Victor, not wanting to be an outcast too, abandoned his friendship with Thomas. Once, when they were 15 years old, Victor even physically attacked Thomas. Victor and Thomas traveled by airplane to Phoenix. They are seated next to a white woman and Thomas converses with her. Her name is Kathy and she used to be an Olympic gymnast. She complains about not being able to attend the 1980s Olympics because the United States government boycotted it. Thomas then obliquely references the United States history of genocide and oppressions against Native Americans. After arriving in Phoenix, Victor and Thomas collect the cremated remains of Victor's remains. Speaking aloud, Thomas recalls a time when Victor's father was kind to him. Thomas and Victor then transport them back to the reservation using Victor's father's pickup truck. While driving through the deserts of Nevada, they see no forms of life except for a lone jackrabbit. The jackrabbit immediately runs out into the road and is killed by the truck. Victor and Thomas wonder if the rabbit killed itself on purpose out of a sense of loneliness. They arrive back at the reservation and Victor gives half of the ashes to Thomas as a present. Thomas gratefully accepts it. However, they both know that their friendship will not resume as Victor does not want to become an outcast by associating with Thomas. Thanks for watching this video. Hi students, I am Mrs. R. Ambigeshwari, Assistant Professor, Department of English, KCS Kasinada College of Arts and Science.